we're gonna just stare at each other.
I was
Home or awake. But after several minutes of that with no luck, I turned it up a notch. I started pounding on the wall as hard as I could. It started to damage it a little bit. I then took my elbow.
Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well. So having a wonderful day on this 25th February.
The door to the room that I was in opened. And
Again?
I stood there inside the door.
Nothing, okay. We just did we did it about a couple of hours ago, about 3 hours ago. We had a wonderful TikTok live where we were chilling like villains, doing some cardio when I'm about to eat. So here's the meal of tonight. Some good old Potiadain. Zach, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you, dude. So Potiadain is going to be the meal of the evening, of the night. Thank you so much, Jack. You're a gem. Hope you're doing well. The really cool thing with that is that my stepmom did it. So we're going to be chilling. We're just going to be having it. I don't know how long I'm supposed to put in the oven. I have no freaking clue. It's already cooked though. So what I'm thinking is it's already cooked. So you just have to put the dough. The reason why I'm thinking it's already cooked is you can see a little coloration on it. So the coloration is actually the sugar that's moved on. So without further ado, let's freaking go. I'm gonna put it 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I think it's gonna be good. If you're wondering what's the other sound, no, I do not live in a house of bandits. I live alone. We're watching a little video in the background because we were live for a while today. We were live for about an hour 45, 2 hours. So this is going on to be the 2 hours and something. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So as they say, oh, you know what? 4 minutes. Never put aluminium in the microwave, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the gaming, right? And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's freaking go. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It won't be long. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. Plus you're doing mobs, having a wonderful day on this 25th March 2025. Sorry about the noise, we're listening to a horror story and we're live on TikTok. So we're gonna be doing some Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains. We're still chilling, we're still doing some pretty good stuff. So we're gonna be continuing the chain because I do like the reward here. Let's summon a little bit, why not? 21, can you do some for me? We got 21, so let's do a second 10 summon. We're good, perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be doing some chain campaign. That way we can enjoy a nice little meal, which is a pâté à la dinde, some French meal, and this. What's up, Connor? How are you? What's up, Cartorta? How are you, guys? If you don't follow Cartorta, super nice guy, lovely human being. Please give him a follow. He's actually super chill. Sorry about this, guys. We're doing a lot at the same time. That's a bit why we're a bit chaotic, but hey, at the end of the day, we're doing our best to do the best. So everything is good, Connor. How about yourself? You having a wonderful day? Did you have a good day at the very least? If you had a wonderful day with a good day, let's just start with a good day, and then let's work our way up from here. Yeah. Oh. There you go. So you should be able to see it. It's a bit far, but you got really good eyes. You're able to see this, and this, and this, and this, and here this. So a really cool day. We had a amazing conversation with my best friend. So it's always really nice. And super grateful for everything that's going on in my life right now. So, Pattaya, one of my favorite meal. I grew up with that stuff. It's I don't know how you call it in English. Pattaya is possibly it's a meat pie or tortilla for French people, and then you replace the beef meat with some turkey meat. You had some we had some green peas. Green peas? What's up, Matilda? How are you? Hope you're doing well. So green peas, carrots, and a very nice little sauce. There's a sauce for this one, but I don't know the name of the sauce. Matilda, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you're doing wonderful. It really helps out a lot the content creators. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love We do have a little bit of drink. Now, this is a coffee. We're trying to do a weight loss journey, so it's gonna count. This is 90 calories, so this does count. The tortilla, however, I don't know how much it is. I don't know if it was free, so it's December 2024, so it's more than a year old. However, it wasn't in freezer, so we're good. We are good people. I'm a bit tired to be honest, but we're gonna make the best out of it. We're gonna make the best out of the situation, and that is pretty much it. So how you guys? I hope everybody had a wonderful Tuesday. Beats a Monday, but it was a bit rainy today, so not the best weather. Kind of gray. I know it affects a lot of people. I know a lot of people get seasonal depression, so it possibly happen when there's a little bit of rain, right? Hopefully not. I hope not. So yeah. So I do remember times where the sun would go down at 9 o'clock. So we're still a bit in the winter. Material, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate you. I'm gonna follow you so to say thank you, because that is a legendary status of helpful. Of course, dude. Of course. I don't know if I'm calling you a dude. You may be a chick. If you're a chick, I do apologize. If you're a dude, I don't know why I'm apologizing. You're a dude, and I called you a dude. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get that food.
He helped me get everything transported and up to my unit. I was on the second floor, so it wasn't too bad. So the very first night, when it was
Oh yeah.
I was putting some things in my closet.
Look at
I
the
decided where to put it.
coloration from it. Look at the coloration.
Utility closet.
This
It
is
was in
lovely.
there. Kind
This is lovely. I do think I showed you before. So this is really, really, really nice coloration. Oh, nice, cool. Cause I never know, dude. I never know. I never know. I had a person earlier today, and I called them man. I said no, I'm not a man. But they had a picture of a man as a profile picture, and I was like, hey, girl. I said no, I'm not a girl. I'm a non-binary. So I was like, oh my, I'm so sorry that I mistook you twice. What am I supposed to guess, right? So this color is really, really nice. Now, what I do like about this is you can kind of see what's going on. You can kind of see what's going on, right? So this is actually lovely. This is what we want. This is the color we want. I grew up with that. I grew up eating this, so this is splendid, splendid. So without further ado, what I'm gonna do is I'm a bit tired. I'm really tired. So, you're an all-star, but you came on, dope, hey, and hey now, you're an all-star, but you came on, dope, hey. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite recipe. It's something I grew up with. So so it's kind of a really good story. So Hamilton, which is apparently really really good. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, so I'm French francophone. But I'm from the world. I'm a children of the world. So if that helps, that helps. So I grew up in a small family. We were three. My stepmom, who wouldn't eat a lot. My father, which had a good appetite. My father, my dad can eat. My dad can eat. Oh, my dad can eat. He can eat. How about you, Martiril? Where are you from?
When I messed around with it a little, it didn't
I think where you're from is super important. People say, "Oh, what's your origin? Where are you born?" I don't think that matters. I think where you're from right now is actually more important because it's gonna shape who you are as a person, right? So my father could eat. We're basically eating two. I was basically eating more than a third of
pitch black.
tata deng, pote à deng, and one of my favorite freaking meal. Honestly one of my favorite, really really nice, really nice meal. Philippines? No way, dude. It's in Asia. I know where it is because I do have some friends that are Filipinos. So I know about Jollibee, which is possibly the best restaurant worldwide. Give me some of that spaghetti, bro, please. Thank you. Of course, I've had some adobo, chicken and beef, but I do prefer pork adobo. I had sisig. Sisig, honestly, I do like sisig. It's a bit spicy, but you get used to it. But the best is, I don't know if the best is gonna be palabo.
Opened my eyes. I couldn't tell who it was, but it appeared to be a man
I don't know if it's palabo or puto.
10 feet away inside
I actually love puto. Now people are gonna be watching this and say, "Oh, he likes male prostitute." No, it's a dessert in the Philippines. But yeah, I have friends. One of my boy, Jermaine Bautista. I got Bautista. I got Junior Bermundo. I used to work with a lot of Filipinos, and dude. But then again, then you had the Kawali, which was phenomenal. Or what's another thing? Oh, lechon. Oh, lechon. Oh, lechon. That is so fucking good. It's like a roasted pork. And I'm a little fatty. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm a little fatty. So the boys would give me their pork skin, and I would eat the pork skin. And I was like, "You sucker are wasting the best part of it." Hell yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Are you in the Philippines currently, or are you in Montreal currently? As they say in French, bon appétit. Pâté à dinde. Merci, un gros merci à Nat. C'est délicieux. I love this. This is one of my favorite meals. One of my favorite meals, honestly. Honestly, one of my favorite meals.
I'm not sure who
Ho,
exactly,
ho, 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 ho.
I just wanted to move out of there. Most of my things were still kind of packed up, and that's exactly what I did. To this day, I still wonder about that.
Mmm. 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 Philippine nice. How's the weather right now? Because the Philippine weather sounds great. It's either way too hot, way too hot, or way too cold. Oh, I received a call. What is that call? Oh, my mom called me. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to call my mom. I'm so sorry. It's hot, huh? It's hot, huh? Yeah, yes, mom, you called?
Yeah. Stéphane, j'ai besoin du numéro de l'assurance maladie.
Okay, give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Ma?
You have to type it for me.
Okay, I'll send you a texto.
You know what? Why don't you take a picture and send it to me by
Email. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it after because now I'm live.
Okay, no problem at all.
I'll send you a picture and I'll give you my SIN.
I earned enough to pay for it, but my parents were proud of me for getting this job,
Yalla.
which made them pay for
Okay, bye.
Bye.
One
Bonne
night,
nuit.
I had been at work during the middle of my shift when I get a call from my boss.
I'm so sorry,
He
guys.
had told me that he was suspending operations until the next day due to a possible storm
I'm so sorry. You said bonne nuit, but I was already pressing the button.
to clock out.
That's okay, Mama. Don't worry about it.
Bonne nuit, ma.
Bye, happy.
Bye.
I was drained from working and instantly fell asleep.
There you go.
listening to
Now I just have to call my father.
I'd
'cause,
slept for a good
I have to say thank you.
or so when I
Now
woke
give me a sec, guys. Won't be long. Thank you so much, Matilda. You're a gem, dude. You're a gem.
to a knock,
Um.
but much more sudden and fast.
So you see, we're busy. We're busy campers.
It was 4:07 a.m. and it was still pouring outside. Figuring it was
Okay,
the
good.
hail hitting the roof,
No, I don't know a number
and
by
tried
heart.
my best to go back to sleep. However, not even
I don't know her number. Oh, nice. Okay,
I heard
perfect.
the same noise again. This time much louder.
Won't be long, guys.
I felt my blood run cold as I heard this and realized it was coming from my wall. I was almost certain there was an animal living in my walls, as I don't live too far from a wooded area.
Allô?
Anna, ça va bien?
Got up from my bed,
Ça va, toi?
Ça va super bien, merci. Qu'est-ce qui se passe de bon?
my ear up against the wall.
Ben, rien, là. On
It
est
was
en train
quiet for a
de
good
préparer des
minute
choses
before
pour
the
aller au chien.
unexpected happened.
Oh, je vous dérange pas, j'espère.
A knock louder than
Écoute, je te dérangerai pas trop longtemps. Je fais le ménage dans le freezer.
happened to look up at the air vent.
Ouais.
Puis j'ai trouvé une pâte à la dinde.
Lightning illuminated what appeared to
Puis là,
be
qu'est-ce que je mange, je pense?
looking at me through the vent.
Attendez.
Ah, j'ai juste appelé te dire merci, c'est délicieux.
Was their
Ah, ben,
face.
ça fait plaisir.
Non, Nat, tu comprends pas, c'est vraiment, mais vraiment bon, là.
Appeared to have any eyebrows.
Fait qu'un un gros merci, puis passez une belle soirée.
As they then ducked
Merci,
back
toi
down
aussi.
inside the
Bye.
Bye.
I locked eye contact with this person for a good
Sorry, what's up, annoyance? How are you? So, what ended up happening here is that is my stepmom. And my stepmom, we called her because she made us. Okay, so it's a short story. I'm good about yourself, annoyance. I hope you're doing well. So it's a long story, but my stepmom and I were not super close because she's She's a stepmom. She's a stepmom. But she did cook me some amazing pâte à la dinde, which is a meat pie, but she replaced the meat by turkey, and it's amazing. And she made me this, and they're really, really, really good. So I just called her to say, hey, that's what I'm eating. Thank you so much. It's delicious. I have to go. Matilda, no problem. No problem. No problem, Huya. There's no problem, Huya. Have a nice evening. I'm doing good, bro. How about yourself, my boy? Until you gotta follow. I'm already following you, dude. I'm already following you, dude. I'm already following you, Huya. I'm telling you guys, this is something I grew up with. So again, I'm gonna be annoying, but it's a sauce. The sauce, what it is thank you so much for the share, dude. I don't think you're doing well. The sauce is I'm gonna be honest and say I think it's cream and flour, but I don't know what it is, right? I know there's chickpeas, there's some carrots, there's a really nice pie dough which is really, really, really good, and it's a pâte à dinde. What's up, Grayson? How are you? Annoyance friends are my friends, so it is a pleasure to talk to you. I'm gonna question the PFP, but hey, no problem, no pasa nada over here. Nice. Well, as I say in French, bon appetit, boys. So how are we doing, guys, today? We're doing good. We're having a nice Tuesday. It's a chill pick of me. Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah. Did you guys eat already? Because I don't want to be eating in your face and you didn't eat it. Like, Hank, you're always eating and we're not eating. RM, what's up, RM? RM used to be every single day in the lives. Miss you, dude. Hope you're doing well. We're eating. So I'll be completely honest. I don't know how to call it in French. It's a pâte à la dinde. So what it is, it's a meat pie, right? But replace the meat with it's replace the meat with some turkey, some peas, carrots, and a sauce which is basically flour and cream. I don't know if it's cream or milk. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. But it is phenomenal. Give me a sec, guys. We're just gonna be pressing a couple buttons because we're also streaming gameplay over here. We're busy boys. There you go. As simple as this. Okay, so I missed a couple. Yeah, so what did I miss? This is my favorite. Isn't he so tough, Grayson? That is kind. Annoyance. That is so kind. Appreciate you. I haven't eat yet. Decide what to order. Dude, you should order what your heart desires. Fun fact, okay? So, technically speaking, most of us are gonna be alive 75 years. 75 years, right? 250 days a year. Okay. 750 times 250 times 3. And this is the amount of meal that you're gonna have. Right? It looks like a lot, but it's not a lot. Now, a lot of people what they're gonna do is gonna have 4 meals a day. That's not a lot. This is so freaking good. And this is my father. And it's my father because this is, guys, I'm annoying, but this is some of the best food that I've had in possibly weeks, and I've been eating at restaurants. And that's cheating because there's food you grow up with, and that food that you grow up with, you're gonna be super attached to it. But hey, I'm gonna text my father. Hey, le pâte à dinde à nat est incroyable. J'en ai trouvé un dans le freezer. Puis, wow. Because I'm French. So these two, they raised me, you know. My mom also raised me, but my mom, she had me only 2 days out of the 14th. Right? So, you're limited when you have 2 days. You're limited, right? Like, Oh, I want to teach my kids something.
Sat up and listened. It happened again. As soon as
But I cannot teach him shit because he's gonna forget in 12 days.
maybe wrong.
So I grew up with this, so.
I looked out. I didn't see anything.
I think it's funny because when I think about, I'm Quebecois, right? French Canadian. So I think about the French Canadian food, and I don't know a lot of traditional food. Like I'm gonna talk about poutine, but poutine is more Canadian,
They could have been hiding.
right?
It being dark out. They
Poutine is more Canadian.
stood there for like 10 minutes.
But Quebecois food,
Saw anybody, and nothing else was thrown towards
we have
them.
pâté chinois,
After that, I
which is
went
basically
the next and final incident came 2
shepherd's
days
pie.
later. It was the
We have
much later than
sipai,
my wife had gone to bed, and I was finishing up
which is basically super good, but it's super rare because you have to have.
it was after midnight.
So sipai is this thing, but
I randomly glanced out the window.
instead of strictly,
I saw some
you have some wild meat.
They weren't
Talking about bear, we're talking about
At first, I couldn't tell who it was,
moose.
but as they got closer, I recognized
Talking about deer. Talking about boar, right?
I couldn't believe it. I
That's
got
really
up
rare.
just to be sure that he wouldn't see me.
But
When he got near the front door, he knocked.
in my family, there's a couple of hunter,
I walked over right away.
so we do get it sometimes.
When I got to the doorway, I saw him out the window looking at me on the other side. As soon as he saw me, he made eye contact. Then he ran away. Now I knew who had been doing
That's
this.
lucky. That's
I
luck.
was really in shock. I didn't
In a lot of countries, that's luck.
after that night. I decided to
But it's holy crap. It's just amazing.
but he didn't answer the door.
So
Nothing else that was strange happened after that.
I know we're trying to lose weight.
He ended up moving out of the house about a year ago.
I like to tell you how much calorie this is.
We've lived in our neighborhood for nearly.
I don't know. I'm not gonna start making up numbers like, oh, I think this is it. I don't fucking know. Okay.
Is a Filipino family.
If I knew, I'd tell you. A little bit of coffee.
We always have small talk and we know each other by name. We moved in right before I gave birth to my oldest, so they always ask for the baby and they love seeing him.
Nothing beats coffee.
Visit each other's homes before.
Nothing beats coffee.
This summer,
I tell you what.
another family member, maybe 55 to 60 years old, come to visit.
Wow.
We noticed it right away because he would always go for long walks and lingered a lot. One evening, the mother of the family introduced him as her
Nice.
father. He had recently moved in, would be staying with them for a while.
Very nice. And I don't call her
Sister's house.
like I call her never.
He was pretty new to the US.
So just calling her to say, hey, thank you for that. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, Annoyance, for being here. Thank you so much for introducing me to your friends. Thank you so much for sharing the life. Thank you so much for saying hi. People don't understand how much saying hi means. I'm grateful for you. Have a nice evening. Take care.
I've been in that home and shared meals.
How to be cringe? Not how to be cringe. How to say you cringe without telling me you're cringe.
He did seem a little off.
That's the way to go.
We just chalked
Um.
up to cultural differences.
So yeah. So today was a really good day, though. Today was a really good day. I'm thinking about today.
My mother
Went in a really nice workout.
very same time.
But now I'm feeling
They're in the
there is a little I don't want to complain.
run inside.
There's a little problem because yesterday we went live for like 3 hours.
I come back
I don't know if it's too much. I don't know. I do not know if it's too much. But then again, it's different live. It's like one live we were trying to lose weight, so we're on the treadmill.
and he would use a food
Now this live we're eating, so it is different
and wanted them to give him cash.
different type of life,
They both told him
right?
they weren't interested.
Um,
He just kept asking.
But then again, I don't know. I do not know.
When I went outside, I called out to my husband.
So weird. They told me, oh, we're going to sleep. Fucking 8 or 8:30. Parents are getting old, bro. What the fuck?
How forceful that he was being with them.
Parents are getting old. What the
The next few days that I
fuck?
see him walking, we
There you
always
go.
wave and say some pleasantries, but every time I would wave, take it as a sign to come over and try to have a conversation.
That is a lot, though.
Let him know that what he did
So-
to mothers is very illegal, and to be so forceful is really
Technically speaking, I was supposed to, when they gave it to me,
understood, but he would linger.
they told me, hey, this is 2 meal.
Always be at a moment where I was trying to strap my toddler to his car seat.
But then they want me to make some rice with that. And I love rice, don't get me wrong. But I have this issue. Look at the nice meats.
Slowly walk away and
This is all turkey, people.
driveway. It eventually got to the point where I would
Oh, I didn't finish my story for the turkey. Okay.
on his morning walk before
Yeah.
venturing outside.
I always had this problem with mixing food.
Just hated the awkward
If I'm
conversation.
having a steak, I'm having a
He
steak.
would always seem to round the corner just as
If I'm having dessert, I'm having dessert. If I'm having a fucking sandwich,
I would wave
give me a
and
sandwich,
jump in quickly
right?
and drive off.
you can put sides like, for example, chips or a soup, which is really cool, but nothing that is similar. or the same consistency. Right? That bothers me a little bit. So for finishing the story with the turkey, what ended up happening was when I was very young. Like I said, we're three. We don't eat a lot. So what ended up happening is we had meal. For example, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, we were doing a whole turkey, which is a lot for us. I think it's a lot for a lot of family, you know. So what would end up happening is we would do the turkey. We would use half of it. Me and my father always leg. Except mom, she did prefer the breast. I don't know. I think we took the legs and she was left with no legs. But it's wow.
She spoke to her father
This is so good.
that it never happened. Showed her the video.
You see how grateful she was?
She said that he must have gotten lost.
So I told her, hey,
The daughter seemed pretty moved by him and
so how are
the
you?
entire situation.
She said, good. How about you? Instead of doing well,
Down a bit.
I told her, guess what I found
His daughter was really annoyed by his behavior. And
in the freezer.
there was a really heated
She asked me what.
conversation. She later told me that he tends to be
I said, I found one of your potatoes.
means no harm, but she talked to him and he would leave us alone.
She had this a little laugh.
Asked if he had some
And then she told me, are they good? I said, yeah, they're really good.
lost.
Really, really good. Arlo, what's up? Thank you so much for the likes, Arlo. Appreciate you.
And she couldn't wait until she
I'm sorry, Arlo, about today. It's,
there were a few other
you know,
neighbors that had also complained to her
I'm not used to having a lot of people, right? So when I do have people,
about
it's sometimes hard to follow, right? So I'm sorry about today. But hey,
home and I have to rush in.
still my favorite.
Really sick.
Mm.
My car door open, but
By the way,
someone told me to lock it as soon as I got out.
I'm talking about Timothy Charlemagne.
So as I was rushing inside,
I'm being a bit. Can I be a dick?
the door unlocked. I was just going
I actually really like Timothy,
but again, my
and I know he was dating
bottom and top.
Kylie Jenner.
I found the front door, throwing up my life.
Is it Kylie Jenner or Kylie Kardashian? I don't know. But she was going out with Timothy Charlemagne.
Of course, my ring shines and
And apparently she went back to the baby daddy, which is
what do you know?
Travis
It's the
Scott.
old man, and he's trying to get into our
Travis Scott, something like that. Yeah.
I go over to the microphone
And,
and say, "You're at the wrong house." To which he responds,
Am I laughing?
"Let me
Because
now. I want to tell you
I remember mukbang that
now."
Nicocado did. Nicocado avocado.
Best English sentence I'd ever heard.
And he called Travis Scott
That good with English.
Travis Scooter.
I started to feel better.
And he got so much hate for that.
I was now on high alert.
That was really funny.
I responded with,
So yeah, so
"What do you want to tell me?" He looked right
I don't know.
at the camera. "Let me in your house now." This is where I started to panic. He knew he was at the wrong house.
I'm full.
But still, he was continuing.
I'm full, but look what I have left.
I responded,
So he went back. She went back to the Travis Scott, and
"Comfortable with you here."
I don't know. This whole family, man. This whole family sounds like bad juju. If you don't know what bad juju means, you're good.
This is where I get pissed.
Bad juju is
Get the hell off my damn property right
there's a whole
now.
vibe to this thing, and I don't like the vibe.
If you don't get the hell out of here right now,
Right?
I'm calling
So
the cops. He then steps
this
back,
is so fucking
gives
good.
the camera the middle finger, and scurries off.
Yums.
He disappears, and I run upstairs and see that he's simply walking back to his house.
Let me give me a stick.
I let my pit bull out of our bedroom as he had been going
But
crazy.
say goodbye.
I call my husband
The mistake that I think I'm doing is
and tell her what happened.
I'm putting the same video twice.
I tell her what happened, and she told me not to let him in, ever. She began to warn me that he's been very inappropriate and forceful with all of the women in her family, and she didn't want me to get hurt, especially being pregnant. She eventually
Well, I didn't
comes
do it
over
twice.
about an hour later, and I show her the video.
I didn't do it twice. From Montreal, Canada. How about yourself?
Over this, and
Hi, how are you?
and she begs me not to call the cops.
I am so sorry, guys. I am full.
She promises me he'll be gone
I
the
am
next
completely freaking full. Toronto, hell yeah.
day. He eventually
How's the weather nowadays?
his daughter told him that
Because up in Montreal, we had some snow, dude. We had some snow, bro. I'm good.
with his other daughter
We're about to leave because I'm full. This is basically a mukbang. But everything, it was snowing today. Oh, for reals? Yeah, I heard about it.
that I'm okay.
It's funny because last week, I don't know about you guys, but we got some good weather. How about you guys? How was last week? Sunny, right? There was no more snow. It melted all. Nah, nah, bro. I got you. I got you. You know what? You got yourself a foul because you seem like a nice guy. Or you seem like a nice guy.
This is an absolutely crazy story.
Whiskey dollars. Right? Right? Then you're like, oh dude, this is finished. Oh dude, we're good. We're out of the freaking winter. Hell no, you're not, bruh. She dragged you back in. It's like that ex-girlfriend. I say hi changed, but we both know she didn't change. She both know. It's like a siren, bro. It's like a freaking siren. Of course. Guys. Yeah, the weather is a joke. It's crazy, dude. And but then the worst thing is gonna have the summer, and on the warm day, we're both gonna be like, you know what? I wish it was winter. I miss the snow, right? But this winter was crazy because we had the biggest the most snow recorded, of the century, right? Now the problem with that is way back they didn't have the time. They didn't have the things, right? Oh, bro! If you see the video, there's a video. I don't know if you're a fan of anime, but they made a video like people, like kids from war. What they wish for their brothers. They wish from a piece of bread to see their brother again or their mom again. And then we have some normal kids who want a freaking Lamborghini. They want $1 million. So yeah, it's different. However, guys, I'm sorry, dude. I was gonna go before you came in. So, guys, we're gonna go because I have some things to do left. But thank you so much for today. A super amazing time. We did 3 hours of live, and the 3 hours were super entertaining. Thanks to you guys. So once again, thank you so much. It's a pleasure, dude. It was nice meeting you. You came in when I was saying hi. It's nothing It's nothing personal. Yeah, man, different world's crazy. It is crazy, dude. Okay, do your thing. Nice talking to you. Of course, dude. Of course. Take care of yourself. Take care of the family that you have. You seem like a good person, and I mean this. So I know that you're a caregiver. So I do appreciate you guys. I wish you the best, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace. You, my friend, loves text you as well. Aw, dude, stop it, dude. So kind. You're so kind, bro. Ugh, ate like pigs. Ugh. Gonna have a nice little nap.
And it was uncomfortable. I laughed along and just hoped the night would end soon. I made sure